Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to the TMossBoss show. Beforehand, I would just like to let you guys know I apologize if I get distracted or forget what I'm going to say. I currently have my TV on and I'm watching Tuesday Night SmackDown. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. I think if you are a subscriber of my YouTube channel, you might know that because I do. I have to say I've reacted to quite a few wrestling videos and stuff. But yeah, I don't want to miss it, but I also want to record this podcast before the night is over. So, today's podcast is going to be about how I met my motivator behind the whole podcasting business. And yeah, that motivator, the person that motivated me, the person that pushed me and been so supportive of me, YouTube for like almost 10 years now, is my good friend Angela. And yeah, we've been friends, I think, like since middle school. It's weird, like, I don't know. We're friends. I would give her like $1 million if I had like 100 million, probably more than that. But it's like we had like our own like group of friends. We wasn't those like friends that hung out. You know, like those friends like y'all consider each other friends, but you guys have like I don't even think like we've hung out or anything. Like I think like even when we were in school, like if we seen each other, we would like wave and say hi. But for the most part, we had like our like, and I don't know, like at my school, like where I went to school at, everybody had like their own groups. So I don't know, like to hang out like outside the group like that, just I don't know. It's different. But I had like multiple groups. Like I had like that was my thing. Like I don't know. I was that person where I'm like I'm cool with everybody, but I don't know. Like I never really hung out with her group. I don't really remember seeing her that much in high school. But our high school, it was like somewhat big. Like there is like I know. You know what? No, it was big. I'm gonna say that right now. It was big, and a lot of students went there because at my graduation, I was supposed to walk with my friends, but one friend, he didn't show up. And I was walking with some random kids I've never seen before. And I thought that I've seen every single kid from freshman to sophomore to junior to senior. I thought I've seen them all, but there's these kids that I've never seen. I honestly don't even know if they even went to my school. Like, they could have just been going there all like, oh, well, we didn't graduate at our school, so we're going to graduate at another school. I feel like that's something a person would do, but yeah, the school was big, so she probably might have been around, I don't know, but yeah, I didn't see her that much in high school. It was like middle school, I remember like I seen her and we added each other on social media, like we were friends with each other on social media, and then that's why I felt like that's what we were like, we hung out on social media, if that makes sense, if that's allowable. Well, how do you hang out on social media? Like I don't know about that. Like we're just like we're social media friends. Like we have yet to hang out. It's like we know each other, but it's like, you know, like those like Xbox 360 friends, y'all been playing video games for so long, but it's like, you know, y'all cool with each other, but y'all have yet to meet. Like we've met, like we've got through that process, we just haven't hung out. So anyways, yeah, besides that, so the day I met Angela, it was in a health / like science class. Like we were learning, it was like science related stuff towards health. But the like moments leading up to that, I feel like that's why she was in that class in the first place. So I had two, well, one of them I would consider more a friend than the other. The other one was like we were okay. Like we didn't have any bad blood. She only really had bad blood with my friend. But yeah, they would like butt heads left and right. Like it was my friend Zach and this girl named Cindy. So yeah, constantly arguing all the time. There was like never a day they wasn't arguing. And I remember there was a day me and him, we were like walking in the hallway, just like talking with each other, like, you know, just what friends do in school. And I remember she came up from behind us and was just like arguing with him. And so I was like, hey, that's between them. I'm not gonna jump in. That's their fight. He said something to her. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something that, like, it sent her over the edge, had her upset. And the one move she did in retaliation to just get him back, this girl, no joke, stepped on his foot and stopped him from walking. He slammed on that ground hard. I've never seen somebody slam like that. And just off of that move. Like, and I would have to say, like, I would have to say, like, me and Zach, we wouldn't be able to team up on her. It probably would have been, like, one hit for me, and then that just, like, little step thing that she did on him. So I was just like, that's your fight, bro. Like, any other thing, I got your back, but in this situation, if she just did that to you, okay, Zach was bigger than me. What makes you think that I'm going to help you? The only thing I can really do is throw something and run. Like, I'm that person. Like, I can help you, but at the same time, I can't help you, if that makes sense. So, yeah, she did that. And from there, they were just, like, arguing left and right. I know people are probably going to ask me, like, well, what was you doing when she stepped on his foot? I was honestly laughing. I'm like, I ain't going to, like, front or, like, lie. No, I was cracking up. Like, that, to me, that was funny, because it's something that's, like, so sudden. Sudden things tends to, like, it gets to my funny bone. Like, I'm cracking. I laugh at stuff that happens just suddenly. Things that you don't expect that's funny, and it's just so fast and so sudden. Like, that was funny. Like, today I laugh about it. Even back then I was laughing about it. So, anyways, moving on. Yeah, throughout the whole day, they were just like, it was pretty heated this time, I think, because of what she did to him. But I remember, yeah, they were like cussing, they were going back and forth, like yelling at each other in the classroom at that. And the teacher that we had, like, it wasn't a good idea to have all of that action going on in the class, because I remember there was a day that same teacher, she made like some random noise to like shut us all up. And I remember, and the noise that she made, so see if you can find this clip on YouTube. It was a clip of Family Guy when Peter said that he can say all 50 states in like a second or something. That noise he made, that was the noise that she made to shut us up. And yeah, once again, I was like, I'm laughing, because I'm like, like I said, certain things like that, they tend to get to me. So it was pretty funny. But, yeah, I was like, them arguing in that class, that's not good. But she didn't, like, snap. She didn't go crazy. I honestly thought that she would have in a situation like that. But she didn't. So, I think one of them had got switched out. I can't remember exactly who, but I remember somebody had got switched out. And then that's when Angela showed up. And a fun fact about that, and I honestly hope that this just doesn't, like, make things weird, like, but this is like something that happened so long ago. Like, I was a kid then. I don't know, like, I feel like that when you like admit to something or say things nowadays, like, people just look at it the like wrong way. I don't know, like, it was just something that was like then, like, I don't know how to, like, I'm trying to like say it but without sounding rude. Like, I'm just like, ew, like, no, like, that's something I won't do now. Like, but no, it was I had a crush on her. I had a crush on Angela when she showed up, and so I was like, yeah, I was like, wow, like, but I was like, man, I was nervous though. Like, I'll tell you that, like, when I was a kid and it was like a girl would approach me or something, I was like, I'll admit, I was nervous. You know, it's like, even then, like, nowadays, it's all like, you know, it's like, it ain't like fully there, like, I can hold a conversation and things, but I was just like, yeah, I was nervous. Like, I couldn't really like go out and like talk to her and things, and so I don't know. And then, like, plus, like, yeah, I got, like, some of my best friends in the class. I already know they're going to be messing with me. And most likely I'm going to mess up trying to say something to her. So I was like, I didn't want to cross that bridge. Like, I didn't want to, like, ruin something and things. But anyways, yeah, I just figured I should throw that out there and letting you guys know why, all right? Because it was, I think it lasted up until like high school. Like, anytime I seen her, like, I'll admit, like, I got a little nervous and stuff, but I think it was like, yeah, in high school I seen that she had a boyfriend, so that's when I just cut all ties, because I just want to let people know this about me. Like, once I see that a girl has like a boyfriend or something, like, yeah, I'm just like, oh, I can't cross that bridge. Like, I can't, like, you know, try to get involved with, like, it's just, no, it's not cool. Like, I don't know, I just want, like, to disrupt something like that. So I left it alone. I moved on and things. But we were like, we would still like talk with each other because I remember we exchanged each other's like when we became friends on social media. I remember we exchanged each other's like YouTube information because she made YouTube videos too. And so I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. Like same here and stuff. So yeah, we were just like talking about like YouTube videos. Yeah, let's like I think that was like I honestly don't remember like exactly what, but I remember we were just like just talking about each other's YouTube videos, and I remember she did dancing videos, and at the time like I was pretty nervous like with I don't know like overall like back then I was a pretty like nervous person. Like I ain't really like put my face out there on camera. Like I ain't like that just wasn't me and things. So, but I was like, I think if it was like somebody else, because I remember it was a kid had me in one of his like middle school vlog things, and I was like, I wasn't nervous then. Like I was actually like happy to be on camera. But once when it was me, like once when I was in control of it and things, I'm like, well, dang, like what do I do and stuff. So, I would have to give Angela like full credit for this because like I said, like I was nervous, didn't really like put my face out there. But her doing her dancing videos, I feel like in a way it did like help me like because I'm like she was like I know overall she had to like motivate me in some way, what like some sort of way. I know she had to like overall like tell me like, hey, like it's cool, just like be yourself and things. Like I know she said something along those lines for me to like eventually like go out and make videos, because I remember I think it was like in 2012 or something. I don't know if she was still doing videos then, but I remember that's when I got my iPad, and then puberty hit me and my voice wasn't sounding like a blend of a small child and somewhat of a grown man. Like my voice was a little bit deep. It sounded like this, but maybe a tad bit higher, and a lot of like cracking, like constantly just like some voice cracking. And so I had to like give her full credit for like me making like the videos, even the videos I'm making to, well, honestly, like I had like other things in mind, like when I started doing reaction videos and other different types of videos and stuff. But I had to say like me going out and talking on camera, I had to say like that part though, I had to give her credit on that and things. So overall, she's been like very supportive and helpful for like YouTube. That's like one person I feel like that I forget to mention when I'm like telling people about YouTube and stuff, like my motivators and things. Like she has motivated me with YouTube. So I like no, like if you guys watch the YouTuber David Dobrik, because he's like constantly like doing things for his friends, like she definitely would be one of those friends where I'm all like, okay, take her to a dealership, what car do you want? Take her to like an area of like houses for sale, like which house do you like? No, there's like one of those friends where it's like up until I'm like old, wrinkly, and cranky and stuff. I mean, probably all the way up until my last days on there. She's definitely one of those friends where I'm going to be like helping her out and things. And I have like quite a few friends like that where it's like, they've done like the little that they've done. Like I see it as a lot. To me, it's like, she's like motivated me, like, but it's just like something like that where it's like it sticks in my mind. It's something where I'm like, I can't let go of that. So yeah, you're definitely going to, I have to repay you in some way in things. But I remember there's like I think a time like I don't know, like we didn't really talk that much. Like, I mean, overall, like, we didn't talk at all. Like, we just said, like, hi, hello to each other. That's about it. But, it's like, I just remember there was, like, a point in time where we wasn't really talking on social media. Like, we did, like each other's posts. Like, we all got friends like that where it's all, like, we don't talk to each other that much. But you best believe, like, if we post something funny, post something real, post a profile picture, we post something, like, we're going to like it. We're going to show some love to it and stuff. So, yeah, overall, like, that's kind of like the friendship we pretty much got and things. But it wasn't up until maybe like last year, or I can't remember exactly when, but we started like back like talking and things. And I remember like even then when we started back talking and stuff, she was still like super supportive and things. Like I think she was even the one to bring up like you still making YouTube videos and stuff. And I was like, yeah, like wow, like I'm like surprised and things. And I know I think she said she watched like some of them, but it's like I got like thousands of videos online. I don't expect her to watch all of them. If she did watch all of them, then I'm like, yo, like it's cool. Thank you for the support, but you ain't gotta watch all my videos. Just like watch, I don't know, watch some, but not all. Like watch the ones I post all over social media and things. But even then, like you don't even have to watch it and stuff. But no, she was like, I remember she was like very supportive. Like just even like when we started back talking and things, like still like motivating me, like telling me like keep going and things. And then I remember she brought up the whole podcasting stuff, and I feel like that was a sign, because I think even after that, it was a coworker of mine was talking about like how some friends of his was talking about making a podcast and things, and so yeah, she overall like was like she told me she was started talking to me about it, and then yeah, like right before I made my first podcast episode, then that's when she was all like, she was really like saying like, oh, you should make a podcast and do that, because I think, yeah, I know she knows that I make videos where I get stuff off of like, like get stuff off my chest or like say whatever on my mind. And so, yeah, I was just all like, all right, I'll give it a try and things. Like, I don't know overall, like, what I'm going to get myself into when I'm doing this. But, yeah, it's like I did it. And then when I sent her that first episode, I was because I was nervous on what she was gonna say. Like overall, like we got those friends out there where it's all like, even if your like thing is like whack and it ain't good and stuff, like they're gonna still support it and things. But no, she was all like, oh, it was good. Like she was like, I watched the whole thing. You're a natural and all of this. And so that's why I'm all like, yeah, like I honestly think that it was like meant for me to like meet Angela and stuff, like have a crush on her back in middle school, like say hi in there and things, like be friends with her on social media and stuff. Like I feel like overall, like all of that stuff was like meant to happen, because I think yeah, she's overall like just like she's helped me like grow as a person with this podcast and stuff. So it's like something like this would have never like came to mind. It probably would have been something where it's like it would have been like recommended to me like later on in YouTube. I don't even know if that would have happened. I probably would have never did a podcast. It was something that let me just say this. It was something I wasn't even thinking of the week before. I was thinking of like, okay, what's the next video I want to make? And I knew overall like I needed an idea. I needed something to do and things on YouTube. And so yeah, the podcasting stuff, it was just like, man, I'm honestly like very thankful and stuff that yeah, I'm friends with her and things. She gave me this idea, and I told her like, no, like you should do it too. Like you should get into that stuff, because I think she would be good too. Like I overall, like when people support me or show me support on stuff, I'm like, you would probably be good too. Like nah, it's like, cause I know she watches some, like, yeah, she watches podcasts. Obviously, she got me into them and stuff. And so, yeah, it was, I know she was like, I think because she watches Joe Rogan's podcast. But I was all like, no, like, take tips and things off of that stuff, or, like, write down some things. Like, I think even herself, she can be a natural at it. So, I overall think, like, everybody has, like, a hidden talent. Like, I don't know what her dreams and goals are in life, but I know whatever it is, like it's going to be good and stuff. So anyways, I'm getting caught up watching some stuff on SmackDown. I don't know why I have my TV on. I don't know why I get like distracted and things. That's why I hate like doing stuff, because I always get distracted and then just not end up doing it or messing up 100 times. But yeah, what else can I honestly talk about in this whole like Angela, like I don't know, like because overall I want this podcast to last like 20 minutes and things. Like I can't even think of anything else. I just know her videos, they were like, her videos was funny. She did those dancing videos. It was like her and a friend of hers just I know it's like probably like messed up that I'm just like putting her business on blast like this, but no, it's like overall like those videos, like it did like motivate me to like step out of a shadow and just like be like a better person and things, like be the person I want to be on social media and stuff. So yeah, I have her to thank for that. I even said that to her on her birthday last week. I was just like, I told her, I'm all like, you know what, like, no, it's like, you're like one of the main, like, you, like, what you told me in life was like, it was like one of the main reasons, like, why I'm doing what I'm doing today and things. So just know that, like, you've motivated somebody to follow their dreams and stuff. And I don't know if too many people like tell you things like that, but yeah, it's like, that's cool. Like, thank you. Overall, like, I see friends like that like a straight up just blessing and things, you know? Like, it's hard, like, coming across friends like that, so it's just to have a friend like that in life. And I mean, she was even a friend, like, I knew, like, not even, like, trying to, like, say, like, oh, all my friends need to support me and things. Like, if you got something going on in your life, and you don't have time to focus on me, like, hey, that's cool, too. Like, whatever you got going on, I wish you the best. But, like, yeah, like, there's friends I've been knowing since I was, like, in preschool and stuff. And it's like, here I am, I'm not even talking to them today. And it's like, here she is, somebody that I didn't even, like, I said hi and bye. That's it. Like, that's about it. And here it is. It's like, that led into her giving me an idea that's most likely going to last a long time. So, if it's anybody to thank, like, if this is like the thing that blows me up and I'm winning awards and all of this stuff, like, overall, like, I had to, like, I'll probably be thinking, I'll be like that, like, one person, like, I like to thank my mom, I like to thank God, because God's first, I like to thank my mom. Like, no, it's like, Angela, she had to be up there too, like, she had to be one of those people, like, I have to thank and things. So, no, it's like, thank you for just, like, you know, just the past, like, what, like 10 years, like, not really talking that much, not hanging out, and here it is, like, you've been super supportive of me and, like, what I want to do in life. Overall, I want to just entertain the world with my words and what I got going on in life. And, yeah, like, I straight up, like, I thank you for, like, being so supportive and stuff. So, yeah, shout out to Angela. Alright, overall, that's what this podcast was. But no, it was like, it's just like, you know, just reminiscing on like just like, wow, like one of the realest friends in my life. And it's like it's something that's like, you know, you should have already like known, but it was like, I felt like that's like saying this, like it really like shows, like now talking about it, it really like opened that up in my head. Like, Angela is one of the realest people I know. It's like, here it was like, you know, it's everybody got something going on in their lives, but she was being like really supportive and giving me ideas and stuff. Even then, like, even when I start the podcast, she was just like brainstorming with me and like giving me ideas and stuff to like, you know, do things with the podcast. And I was just all like, man, like I really hope like one day, like, she's a guest or something, like we're talking about overall, like whatever she will want to talk about, I'll figure out everything I possibly could, or if it's something I already know about. But yeah, like a podcast, a YouTube video, I don't know, something. But overall, like, yeah, it's, I hope it's like at a time where I'm like at 1 million subscribers, or like I have millions of subscribers. So it's like she decides to like create a channel, and then like she blows up too. Cause it's like, nah, it's like, if I'm gonna be on this roller coaster, I gotta have some friends with me too. So anyways, yeah, shouts out to Angela. It's another episode of the TMossBoss show. Shorter as usual. Usually be like past 30 minutes and things, but I mean, it wasn't. I was like, I tried to talk about as much as I could. I overall wanted it to be like over 20 minutes and stuff. But if it's like, if I could make it to 30 minutes, then it's yeah, I pretty much, because I wrote down some stuff too, and I was just like, I pretty much talked about everything. So yeah, it's been another episode of the TMossBoss show. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoying this podcast. Yeah, it's once again, thank you, Angela, for giving me this idea. This could have been an idea you could use for yourself, but the fact that you passed it on to me, like, I feel like those contestants on The Price is Right, and they win all that stuff, and it's like, that's what I feel like. Like, I feel like you passed me like a good prize or something. Like, this is overall something that can help me out in the future, so I thank you for that. Like, no, you need to know, like, you're one of the realest, like, friends that I've never hung out with, that's like never really sat down, had like a big, massive, like 3-4 day long conversation with. Like, overall, like, all of that out the window. Like, yeah, it's like, you're one of the realest people that I know in my life. So I thank you for being super supportive, giving me ideas and stuff. And yeah, like overall, like any other ideas that she gives me, I'm letting y'all know like firsthand, like, hey, this was her idea, this wasn't mine. Like this, like I said, this podcasting stuff, I would have never thought about it. So overall, yeah, she's the one. If like I blow up off of this, like, yeah, she's the one to thank. So like I don't know, hopefully if she does like one day decide to pick up on this stuff and she's like heavily on social media and you know all of that and things, and people like tend to like, you know, their people are following her and stuff, then yeah, it's like I'm like, no, it's like I gotta like shout her out and stuff. So anyways, yeah, it's like it's you know, it's like I don't know, because I wasn't trying to like, I was just saying Angela, I wasn't trying to like put her whole personal business out there like that and things. So yeah, like my good, because it's like I don't like it. I know, at least I'm just gonna let everybody know right now, I know a whole bunch of Angelas, so I don't want people going on hunts trying to find this girl and be all like, oh, thank you for giving TMossBoss a good idea and stuff. Like, no, it's like just you know, if it fits in the when I post this on YouTube, just say it in the comment sections, or I post it like the photo of it on Instagram or something. Just like, yeah, just say in the comment sections or something. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching or listening, whatever you're doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. If you are on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you are watching this or streaming this on Spotify or Anchor.fm or any other thing, can you please show me some support? There's just like, don't be afraid to like ask supporters or ask people to support and things. So yes, please show some support and stuff. And yeah, this podcast is slowly rising. So yeah, I will just drop my controller and it kind of scared me a little bit. But anyways, yeah, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching / listening, and peace.